Good evening. What's up, Shane? How you doing, Shane? Yeah, just wanted to get back into the swing of things. This will be a real short, very short live. And back with the normal. We've got the Camille Leitner Playhouse coming up on Tuesday, promoting their latest performance. Hey, Shane, do you hear music? I don't know if I did this like yesterday. Trying to get this background music going, but I'm not sure if it's working right all the time. Yeah, it's been a while. I know. Christy. How you doing, Christy? How's Vegas? What is the weather like in Vegas nowadays? Like, what we call wintertime. Yeah, and sorry about this. I'll take this off tomorrow, Monday. It'll be gone by Tuesday. I don't have one of those nice, soft beards. This is more prickly. It's hard, not comfortable, itchy. So, yeah, I'm going to take it off. It's been doing a lot of stuff around the house. Hilda, welcome. Vegas is cold, really? Oh, congrats, buddy. Baby number 5. Dang. That's quite a team you got there. Yeah, me too. I can pretty much be in the 40s. Yeah, low 40s, and I can still wear shorts, and I'm okay with that. I'm not freezing or anything. What am I doing here with my music? Not working right. Can you guys hear music at all right now? Anything? Hey, Lori. Leave it. No, I'm not. I'm more of a clean shaven kind of person. Seriously. Hey, Isabel, how are you? Yeah, it's been a while. Been life duties called at home since I'm not working anymore. Well, I'm not working for the company I used to work for anymore, and I've had so much time at home that I decided to do a lot of necessary repairs. Hang on, let me try this again. So, yeah, that's why I haven't been on a whole lot, except for the occasional interview here and there. And like I said, I'll be back on Tuesday. Tuesdays and Thursdays are going to be the thing here, and probably an occasional Saturday. Half a football team. I know, right? You almost got a whole baseball team. Tonight, nothing major. Kind of just stacking up on some of what we did yesterday. All right, hang on a second. And again, I got a little rusty not being online, so I gotta. And they updated the format of this user interface, so I'm trying to get to know it again. Man, you take a few weeks off and everything freaking changes. So the thing that came up yesterday late was Chris Cuomo from CNN getting fired. How you guys like that? Was that a long time coming or what? Yeah, I think that was definitely something that it's not just because he was defending his brother, but he was kind of he was investigating the people, the females that were saying that he had did inappropriate things, and he was investigating those females kind of as part of the show. And it's like, yeah, no, can't do that. It was inappropriate what he did, and ultimately, I'm sure they were going to fire him immediately, but they had to, like I said, get their legal ducks in a row and make sure they were covered. That's why it took a while. Good to, you know what to say? Idle hands was the devil player. Yeah, I know, right? That is so true. So true. It's really bugging me that I can't get this freaking music on here. Let me try something else here. Bear with me for a little bit. Like I said, nothing formal, right? Just having some fun here. All right, let me try this. Get rid of that. Okay. There you go. All right. What about now? Do we hear something right now? No music. Okay, that was from earlier. Still nothing. Anything. So, gotcha, Shane. Thank you. Yes. All right. Gotcha. I think we're back with music now. Shane got it. Thank you. Yes, StreamYard. So yeah, the Chris Cuomo thing was, dude thinks he's invincible. He thinks that CNN was 100% behind him no matter what. Thought he was invincible. Just like his brother, the governor, he thought he was invincible. King of New York, right? But they were both humbled. And glad to see something was done about it. So, gone. Don Lemon's the next one. I don't really have a problem with Don Lemon. I mean, he believes what he believes and he feels the way he feels, but doesn't necessarily want to see anybody get fired, right? But what Chris did was inappropriate legally, and kind of makes it seem like CNN was behind the whole thing as well. So that's why they get rid of him. And the parents of that high school kid killer, they got them in Detroit. I'm thinking they were headed for Canada, even though they say that they were just running for their lives, that they felt threatened to be at home. I don't know how true that is. I don't know if I buy that. I'm thinking they were going into Canada, trying to disappear. But it's that whole situation is really messed up. So those parents, both of his parents, can face 15 years in prison just because they bought the gun and gave it to him. 15 years each. They could face that. They're liable. They can be held liable. And it's bad, horrible situation. I mean, just think about it. Even if they bought the gun, if they don't give him that gun that day, nobody dies. But what happened? Freaking horrible. Hey, Lauda, you made it. Thank you. Yeah, just going on for just a little bit right now. I wanted to come on earlier, but I was watching my Bulls, Chicago Bulls, play against the Brooklyn Nets. Bulls win. Pretty hot team in the NBA right now, the Bulls are. Yep. Having some grape crystal light in my water. How's everybody enjoying their month of December? Or pretty much the whole time since Thanksgiving, right? Thanksgiving till the end of the year. Hi, Sandra. Yes, jazz. Very mellow. I like it. I was gonna do the coffee shop sound, people drinking coffee and coffee mugs clanking on saucers and plates and tables and stuff, but I chose jazz. Trees up and decorated, Christmas shopping done, some of the presents are wrapped, grocery shopping done. Now sit and wait for long months to get over with. Yeah, we got a tree. We're gonna put that up tomorrow. And been painting a lot of the rooms here and doing some repairs and electrical work. I've had to hire some people to do some electrical work. A lot of things that got neglected because I was on the road so much. I was on the road, but the better part of 3 weeks every month, and it just got to be too much. So much I needed doing. So spent a lot of time doing that, and working my side hustle. If I can get that going at a nice pace, that's what I'll stick to for work wise. If I can't, I'll have to update the resume and do the formal job search. So not that I'm against it or anything, but it is nice working from home. Those who know. Once you work at home, it's hard to go back to an office or something like that. Yep, done with that company. I've been traveling a lot too. I was home this week. It was nice. Are you done traveling for December or for the year, or are you still going out there? I remember a few years ago, I got stuck over Thanksgiving at the freaking airport in Denver. Oh man, not a happy camper. And I got stuck. Also, I had to travel by Greyhound bus, Houston to Brownsville. That was horrible. It's like a 6-hour. It's really like what a 6-hour drive, right? But with the Greyhound system and all the stops they make, it's like almost a 12-hour ordeal, and it's horrible. I don't wish that on anybody. In case of emergency, maybe. But yeah, the Greyhound bus is not. And it was in the middle of, when COVID was at peak. So get on the bus. Half the people are wearing masks, half are not. And there's people snoring, and there's people coughing and sneezing, and laying on across the aisle, laying down all the way across. Like, oh man, it was trippy. I got a trip to Lake Havasu. Oh, cool. And then I'll be in the middle of nowhere in New Mexico. Where in New Mexico? You sound like planes, trains, automobiles. Yeah, it was. It was bad. It was, and I love traveling. I love the airline industry. I really did. But it was too much already. When you're traveling, you're at the airport 2 or 4 times a week, or in 10 days, you're at the airport 4 times. It's sometimes 6 times in 10 days. Ugh. And it's not glamorous, I'll tell you that much. It really isn't. And some airports are better than others. Denver is meh. O'Hare's got a couple spots where you can get some nice recliners. I think Denver does too now. But you really got to search for them, know where they're at, get there early. Food is a problem. Your diet is a problem. You're traveling so much. You can never eat decent. Acoma. Never heard of it. I have to look that one up. So yeah, I was getting to my health too. All the travel and eating bad, eating out, trying not to eat fast food all the time. It was hard to do. And even if it wasn't like super fast food, McDonald's, Burger King, that kind of crap, it's Chili's or Applebee's, IHOP, that kind of thing. So it's a little better, but then you're talking about spending a lot of money too. And the hotel had food, but it's not great food. It's continental, what they call it, right? Fruits, yeah, okay. You got milk and coffee, fine. But then they've got these artificial eggs or liquid eggs that they make into these little whatever you little tiny little omelet things. A friend of mine once called them hockey pucks, and they were not real tasty. And the biscuits and gravy, which are normally okay, it's everything is processed, so it wasn't great. So my health was taking a hit, and some issues came up, and it just seemed like the right time to part ways, and that's what happened. And I missed it for a while. The airline industry gets his hooks on you, and it's you love it. You become attached. It's weird. I mean, I've been trying to quit for a few years, but it's hard, especially the travel benefits. Go to the airport. You can pick anywhere you want to go, anywhere on the planet, pretty much, and you don't need 2 weeks notice. You can just go, and the flight leaves in half an hour. Yeah, okay. I'll list myself, and I'll be on that airplane. That's how easy it is to get on a flight and go anywhere you need to, and your family too. And if you're young enough to have parents that are still, they can fly anywhere also on your benefits. Your kids, if you got kids, if they're under like 21 or whatever. So it's a nice perk, but definitely don't do it if that's your main source of income, because it's not a big money maker. I was at a different level because I did a different kind of a job, but just a regular baggage handler at any of these local airports, Brownsville, Harlingen, even McAllen, it's barely $10 an hour, and they're part-time for the most part. And so if you got something else, that's okay. You work part-time for the flight benefits, and that's cool, but definitely not something you can live on, right? Chrissy usually gets oatmeal and yogurt. Oh yeah, but I was on the road so much, you get tired of the yogurt, you get tired of the oatmeal. I had so much oatmeal. Best yogurt, I did find the best yogurt, Chobani coconut. Oh, that's so good. Yes, that easy. Just wish I had people to go with. Yeah, and that's true too. Sometimes you want to just grab a buddy or whoever it is, just last minute. Just that's the other cool thing about the airline business. I mean, if you're traveling by yourself, you can just wake up and go, "Yeah, all right, I want to take a trip," and just go to the airport and get on something. If you want somebody to go with, not every airline provides you with buddy passes like they used to. Too many people abused the privilege and tried to make money off of it, so they started curbing the whole buddy pass system, which I understand it, but it's a bummer because you can say, "Hey, come with me. Here's a buddy," but let's go to Amsterdam for the day or for a couple days or whatever, and then come back. I got a friend who still does that. I know some of you guys in the airline business. They'll get on a flight. He gets on a flight to Amsterdam, has a few drinks, has dinner, watches a movie, sleeps, wakes up, has breakfast, lands, spends a day in Amsterdam, goes back, gets on a plane, hours later, dinner, drinks, movie, wakes up to breakfast, a few more drinks, and he's back in the U.S. And he'll do that in a 24-hour period. Why? Because we can. That's the cool perk. It's a lifestyle, it really is. I always seem to like the Chinese food. Yeah. But a lot of these little towns that I went to didn't have good food, didn't have delivery for that matter. So then you have to rely on DoorDash. Some places have Favor, right? Grubhub, that kind of thing. And it's not available everywhere. Not everybody signs up for it. Most places we got a car, but it just got tiring. Really, that's what it got. Abel, ¿qué pasa? How you doing, buddy? And I guess being away from home, away from family, away from everything, and then you come back and you're trying to catch up in the 2 days you got left. The 2 days you've got at home, then you got to turn around and be back at the airport at 5 o'clock in the morning, and then you arrive at 9 o'clock at night at your destination. In my case, many 12, 15-hour days just from traveling to get to my location. So, and for as much as I love airplanes, I love being on them, flying. It's nothing like it. It's a high. I can't explain it. There's something about it, and it's fun. I love it. But you know what? It was just time for a change. Stuff happens, right? One door closes, another one opens. You've heard that before. And we'll see what's going to open up. Thank God, you play things right, and I've had time to fix the house and trying to play things right money-wise. Things I want to do with the show and requires some cash. That's why I got the little Cash App thing right there. And I hate asking for money or begging for money, so I just put that there. And anybody want to pitch in, it goes to good use. There's a fee monthly to do this whole streaming thing. And so anyway, that helps. But and so I took some time off from the show. I'll have Camille Leitner on Tuesday. We'll have regular shows Tuesdays and Thursdays. 10:30 p.m. is going to be in my slot. That's what I like. And I may do the occasional 7 o'clock earlier evening show. And we'll see what's up in the news. If anybody ever wants to come on and discuss anything or debate something, you are more than welcome. Feel free. Glad to have you on. I've got a couple of celebrities that I'm waiting to hear from. One has agreed in principle already. It's just a matter of scheduling and timing. I'm not going to say who it is just yet, but it is I like to think it's an A-list celebrity, but some people may not think it's an A-list. However, it is a well-known name. Not going to say it just yet until I get confirmation. And somebody else also, they're actors. So trying to make that happen. And as soon as it does, and I've been waiting patiently, as soon as it does, I will let you guys know, and it should be awesome. Until then, just keep on with the same, opinion piece, right? You guys know which way I lean. It's no secret. Yet, I said it before, whatever your opinion is, I'll gladly listen to it, and we can talk about things. I'm not going to block you or talk down to you because your opinion differs than mine. Chuck knows this very well. Chuck, one of the fans and watches, one of the viewers. And so, yeah, there'll be a lot of that. It is on the 22nd. It was the 1 year anniversary to this show. 22nd or 28th? I think it was the 28th. The 1 year anniversary. So I'm waiting for some merchandise to come in. I've got some tumblers and some t-shirts that I'll be giving away next week, starting on Tuesday. And with the new logo, which is it's kind of like that one right there, except it doesn't have my face. It's got a little microphone. You guys might have seen it already. So we'll be giving away some tumblers, some insulated tumblers, and some cool t-shirts. And I'll be revamping the merchandise site as well. So yeah, you know what? It's fun selling stuff. It's fun marketing and having a hustle. That's why I started to, I did Avon years ago, and it went very well, and it came up again a few months ago, and I was like, yeah, you know what? Let me do that too. So I've got a few things. One of them is that the sale of Avon, an agent or whatever you want to call it. beauty consultant or whatever you want to call it. But I don't go door to door. Everything is online. I got my link out there. That's the other page I'm working on. And so, nowadays, sometimes it takes more than one hustle to carry you through. And I'm okay with that. I'm not opposed to hard work. And especially when you're self-employed. What's that saying? And Abel knows this. And anybody else who's self-employed. I'd rather work 80 hours for myself and make it than work 40 for somebody else. Right? And it's true. Very true. Once you get to working for yourself and you're at home working, and it takes discipline, because it's very easy to get distracted by everything. TVs, the doorbell, you got animals or whatever. It can be disrupting, so you really have to discipline yourself. But once you work for yourself, there's nothing like it, and you kind of get used to it. So if you can keep it going, that's what I would like to do. Oh, yep. Send you one for your birthday. We'll see who gets them. I'll have a bunch of each. That's right. We did make car magnets, right? I think we did that. Do car magnets, business cards, banners, all that kind of stuff. Door hanger. They're called door hangers. So that's my other hustle is Print Service USA. I'm a print broker, so I can design, business cards and banners and all that kind of marketing, printed marketing materials, and that is what I do. Make signs, all that kind of stuff, mailers, you name it, anything that's pretty much out there. Some stuff I got great pricing on everything except those political yard signs. Yeah, I can't find a good source for that. Locally there is, but not a whole lot of margin. Anyway, but everything else, if you need business cards, that kind of thing. And I'll be doing lives on that as well. I'll be doing lives on everything. So at some point I'll be live, 5 or 6 days a week, even a couple times a day, doing different things. So look for me there too. And of course, we'll continue with the paranormal. I'm getting bombarded with messages every other day. Not every day. Every other day, I get a inquiry from people I never even heard of. People that watch my show, apparently, and there's, hey, I came across your show. You're gonna do another one? That was, awesome. So I want to do that. That's been an interest. So it's fun, right? Ghost stories, real ghost stories. And I do want to I'm supposed to be collaborating with Raulito with Hell's Tavern. He's got a page, Hell's Tavern. And we're going to be doing some stuff together. That's going to be interesting because we kind of differ on opinion on politically. So, but very respectfully. And that'll be interesting. So we'll hope to start that sometime in the next couple of weeks, if not in January. So yeah, that'll be good. And I've got the Conservative Business Network page for business owners, entrepreneurs, or self-employed. I've got that also, and I'll be networking and trying to get businesses to network and do business with each other. And so there's a few ventures out there. I'm trying to keep myself busy. So far, it looks like it's working and headed that way. So if you guys know of anybody who needs printing, business cards, banners, stickers, car magnets, that kind of thing, business consulting as well, you know how to find me. Worked from home for over a year. Hate it. Really? I love working from home. Love it. Love paranormal shows and UFO shows. Abel's are good too. Yeah, Abel's doing that stuff over there at the Vertex or something like that. Where you been, Abel and Bam? Yeah, Abel's doing his thing, and Bam has been a hard working man. He gets up at 4 a.m., so it's hard for him to do shows in the evening. Last night was good. I was able to grab him before he fell asleep. Welcome to the airline job, being out of the loop. Yeah, it was just time. A few things happened, and we had a disagreement on something, on a lot of things actually, and it was just time. I was spending way too much time on the road, just like I said it earlier. 3 weeks, 3.5 weeks. Sometimes I was only home for freaking 24 hours. And it was ridiculous to send me home for that, just to leave again, right? You think they would just keep me in the area of where I was. So that was one thing. And I was just on the road too much. It was 3.5 years roughly being gone and just neglecting the house and things like that. And so I walked away, poked around for other opportunities with the airline, different airlines, and this and that. But I don't know. I think I'm done, and I'm okay with that. If it comes up again, well, I'll look at it then. But definitely part time. I didn't get I was working so much I couldn't enjoy my flight benefits because you're working all the time. You had no personal time at all. So if I do go back into it at some point, it'll definitely be part time. Definitely. Hey, now how you been? I'll talk to you in a little bit. Um, so yeah, that's what it is. I'm going to do my 2 or 3 side hustle bits for a while. I'm going to do lives here, and I'll do lives with my print business also, and get everything going. And I would love to just do that and be able to spend time at home. Need to get a dog. My kid's visiting for a month, and she brought her dog with Parker. You guys might have seen a picture of him on my personal page or on my behind the mic page. That's Parker, man. And lost my dogs a few months ago. A few months ago. Had to put them both down. It was tough. And he decided to take a break from having a pet. I just want to be sure I can do a few things that I need to do and want to do. And, pretty soon I'll be ready for a pet. I love dogs. I love animals. Anyway, what are you guys doing on a Saturday night? Any boxing going on or anything? Abel, who's boxing tonight? Not that I know the names or anything, but he's always got the hookup for that. So yesterday was talking about Joel Osteen and the $600,000 they found in the bathroom walls of his church. You guys hear this, right? For those of you who weren't with me last night, is that shady? What's going on with Joel Osteen? Coming back from WWE. Oh, you mean live or on TV somewhere? Remember we had WWE fly into Brownsville once on a charter jet? Do you remember that? That was years ago. The year I first started. Hallmark. Okay. Somebody told me to watch Squid Game. Have you guys seen this thing? Have you guys seen Squid Game? So I said, all right, I'm gonna watch it. So I put it on last night. I just couldn't get into it. I couldn't get into it. I'll try it again. I couldn't even get through the first episode. I was like, no, I think the first episode I watched. I just couldn't get into it. I found myself looking at my phone and I just lost interest. So I'll try it again. I'm going to give it a chance. The one I told you guys to watch was what the hell is a Korean flick? What is a Korean flick? No, I can't remember. I got to look it up. It was called Parasite. Nah, now I remember Parasite. Have you guys seen Parasite? You should check that out. Interesting movie. Very entertaining, actually. Check out Parasite. Yoko, she said, "Let children come to me and do not forbid them. The kingdom of heaven belongs to just it." Like Bible in plain English, 1914. Well, thank you for that, whoever you are. But thank you for that. Pedicure, manicure, time to pamper myself. Oh, there you go. Actually, I need a pedicure. I really do. Because I'm diabetic type 2, I have to take care of, my feet real good, right? So I need a pedicure. I live in Edinburgh. Live in Edinburgh. I still have the picture from WE Charter. Yeah, I got one of those photos somewhere, but I didn't take too many good ones. But yeah, I remember that. Cowboy Bebop. Is that, I heard about that too. Maybe that'll be better than Squid Game. You do need to give Squid Game a chance. Okay, I do need to give Squid Game another chance. All right, I'll try it. I will. I promise I will. I'll start over. It was just kind of weird when they started shooting everybody. I guess I shouldn't ruin it. But I was like, what? Also, did you go to the WWE show? Yeah. Sounds like he did. So yeah, so Bam he'll be back on occasion, and if I can do an earlier show, he will join me more often. He definitely can't do the 10:30 shows a lot. Maybe on a Friday he'll be able to. So we'll have him back from time to time. He does enjoy it. And I was watching another live yesterday. I watched some of them. And you guys know, I just say the initials, OM and FM. You guys watch that stuff? Do you guys keep up with that? And he had a discussion. He didn't. Digital Dimwit had a discussion. And I was listening to it. You know what? There was a time when I got into it with the whole VT thing and her situation and all that, and I actually had her on the show when I was with a different program over a year ago. So we had her on as a candidate, and the initial interview was pretty good. It was good. Surprised everybody. And then it got weird from there. And then, well, you know what happened to her, right? So there's criticism that, how can some people kick them while they're down, right? But I'm not going to criticize people who do that. It's like the Jerry Springer show. They exploit people. Even what's her name, Jenny Jones. You heard about that situation. They brought on a guy to tell the world he's got a crush on him, is a gay guy, and the guy's not gay. And then 4 days later, the dude went over to his house and he killed him because he was embarrassed on national TV. So, not that it would get that far, but there's an interest in that. There's a crowd that likes that. That likes, the gossip, and it likes the bickering back and forth, and I'm not going to put it down. It's just not my thing. I've been asked by fans, not by those people, that I should restream the shows and restream, and I'm not. When you do something like that, people attack you for, you just want people to like your show and get some publicity. Like, yeah, so what? Even if I did, that's what we're here for, right? To get publicity, to spread the word, to get people to like your show, to watch you. So it's that argument, it's just publicity. Yeah, so what? So it is. But that's not for me. I don't I have the base that I have and the regulars that watch, and I like that. And at some point I'll grow, but that kind of program, it's just not for me. But I'm not gonna criticize those who do it because it works for them. And some people just put themselves out there. You know, that person who was trying to get into politics makes it easy. She puts herself out there, makes it easy to criticize, to ridicule, to goof on, whatever you want to call it. And at one point, I was at that point also, even if just a little bit, but I didn't like it. I just, it's just not for me. And but there's a crowd, there's an audience for it, and you know what? It's working for them. More power to them. So yeah, I think that's all I got to say about that. Good luck to them. It's just not my thing, and that's okay. Yeah, it's all gotten out of hand. Yeah, that's what I was trying to make it light of it. There's some other names thrown in there now, and I don't know what the hell's going on. So I was like, yeah. And I was gonna try to make sense of it. And I was like, why? Why do I want to do? I just, I used to watch. I used to watch Ophelia more often. I got to tell you, I was fascinated by how wicked her tongue is and how she can cut somebody down in Spanish and English too, but how she can cut somebody down in Spanish, man, she turned that into an art form. It's impressive. I told some other people that I deal with, you know what, if I ever need to curse somebody out, I'm going to hire Ophelia to say, I'm going to give you $50. You mind calling this guy, cussing him out the way you do? Because it's an art. She turns it into an art form, and it's amazing. I'm impressed. I've always been impressed that she can just let it sling. It's incredible. Yeah, I don't like drama when it happens to me. Yeah, I do like to watch the occasional local drama, but it gets old quick. Yeah, even politics here in Brownsville, there's, the same people that are year after year constantly doing the same old thing, the same. Yeah, that's boring. Gets old, and got very old. So there are people I'm going to have on, and commissioners that will come on, and I'm going to have them on, and I'm trying to get more to come on and talk. And I'll do so. And I'll do so to get information out there. I'll do so to get more of an audience. Nothing wrong with that. And that's in the works also. I must admit, I don't understand the references. Haven't tuned in for a while. Nah, that's okay. You trust me, you're not missing anything. It's got to do with Vanessa Tijerina, Ofelia Moreno, Frank Marr, and this whole other genre, if you will. So, and they get a lot of views, a lot of people watching, and that's okay. That's people like it, and what are you gonna do? If there's a market for it, how do you not tap into that? Somebody will. If they don't, somebody will. But I don't know, if I was digital dimwit, I would just stay out of it. I don't know, end up hurting you more than anything. And I know if you lose a few followers, that's one thing, but if you lose a bunch of followers because of that, it's, I don't know, trying to get to a point where, like people want to watch, they want to hear you talk and give your opinion and talk about things and have a discussion and, real issues, things going on in the world right now. And that's where I want to get, that kind of drama. Like I said, there's a place for it. There's people for it, and wish them much success. Yeah, right, Paul? It was a good interview. It was. And then it just went bad. When we had her on, this was when I was with a different program. Before she even came on, we had like a 10 days notice, I think. And we started publicizing it. And we got so much hate mail, hate messages. We were being attacked because we were going to have her on as a candidate. And it was incredible. And that's where that particular page that I was with, that's how we got the majority of the likes, the fans. Everybody who watched that gave our page a like, and that's where all the likes came from. Vanessa brought them with. Whether they hated her or loved her, they were there and they liked the page, and it was interesting. That first interview, it was really good. I thought she did well, and and I said this before. Somebody might think I'm nuts, but there's a few people out there who've said it, and I said it. I said she's got the gift of gab. If she had her head on right, there's no telling how far she can get politically. But just couldn't do it. She just messed it up. Possibly could have had a good thing going somewhere in politics. Something. That's a shame. Daredevil has way better things to talk about than. Yeah, I know. I get it. Yeah, bring out local politicians, but not to bash them, but maybe get some info on what's going on in the city. I know there'll be a lot of attempted bashing. Yeah, there is. And there's other people that do all that negative talk and whatever. That's their thing. What can you do? That's just their thing. Has it really been a year since that disastrous RP episode? Yeah. Yep. On the 28th, I started this show. And it was a week before that, when I walked out on that show, the other one. And gave it a chance, but certain things kept happening. And it was best that I step away, and it was the best thing I've done. However, he has the right to speak his perspective without anyone telling him who he can or can't. Absolutely. I said stay out of it, but yeah, he doesn't have to pledge his allegiance to either side. He doesn't have to. And if somebody wants him to, well, that's too bad. He doesn't have to. That's why I wrote on there the other day. Last night, I think. I said, stay neutral, like Switzerland. And don't pick a side, or however you do it, just stay neutral. Don't get into trouble. I mean, this is just drama, and it's not worth the headache. Those other two shows, they love all this stuff, and they handle it well, and they know what they're doing, and they know how to handle themselves. So let it be. Let them handle that. Don't let anybody force you into taking a side, because you don't have to. And if you want to, then you want to. But if you don't want to, then you don't have to. Don't be afraid just to take a stand either way. Your opinion is your opinion. Opinions are not wrong; they're just opinions, right? Oh yeah, it's 1 year. I remember the last intro show had Christmas graphics. Yeah, it's been a while. You know what? I got to do that background. Christmas theme now, I guess, December. OM has always tried to gain all views, and that's fine. I mean, I don't have a problem with anybody trying to get more views. They make money on YouTube, right? And if that's how you're going to make your living, hey, that's what you want. You want publicity, you want viewers, and all that. And that's fine. I'm talking to Victor. Is just, definitely, you're right. Don't be pressured into picking one side or the other. Crystal Light grape is the best. So yeah, if she's trying to get up a lot of views and stuff, hey, She's it's possible she can do that. Damn, a year ago I would stay up late watching Castro RP. Yeah, some of the we had some of the greatest freaking shows late at night. Some of the greatest shows at night. Oh man, some of that stuff was good, and I hated deleting stuff, but it is what it is. Personally, my life is better for it. Who's Victor? Victor Salinas is with a show called. He's got his own show called Digital Dimwit, and he was kind of in the mix with all that Ophelia, Frank Mars stuff. Vanessa, he's done shows on Vanessa, but I think he's kept himself kind of out of it somewhat, and some fans are kind of criticizing him, trying to get him to pick a side, but he doesn't have to. And it's a drama. It's too much to get into. Definitely won't cover that in 10 minutes. That's for sure. What's up? You were summoned? Yeah, we're discussing the Ophelia, Frank Marr, Vanessa situation, and let me know if you want to come on to discuss. Not that I want to get, we're not going to get into a whole deep discussion on it, but I just had my thoughts on it and stuff. Yeah, let me know if you want to join or not. Yep. Now the arena ballot initiative lost, I would love to propose tearing down one of the mall properties and putting an arena in a spot where great road access and visibility. Malls are retail distribution. Yeah, malls are dying, man. You can't deny that Amazon, that kind of shopping, drop shipping, that's the way. That's the future, and the future is here. And it's obvious by how many malls are dying in this country. It's obvious by how many malls. I've been to a lot of cities, a lot of communities, for my job, and I've seen malls just disappear. And same thing with movie theaters. Everybody's streaming now. HBO's got that deal where movies come out when they premiere. You can premiere it at the theater, or you can premiere it right on HBO, right? And you can stream everything. You got internet. Pick up your Netflix, HBO, Amazon Prime, whatever. You can watch anything from the comfort of your home. And then on top of that, put COVID, right? So COVID, I think it was going to happen anyway, but COVID, killed the almost completely killed the movie industry, the movie theater industry anyway. Because now people got used to staying home. We're told to stay home. If you got to go out, you got to wear a mask. Nobody wants to do that, so they just rather stay home. And people stayed home more, and they're doing it. Why wouldn't you? Went to the movies last week. I did. You guys saw. I saw Ghostbusters Afterlife. Have you guys seen that? I got my thoughts on that. But the theater was not packed. This was after Thanksgiving, a few days ago. But it wasn't as packed as it used to be. It was packed because they have a lot of theaters and there's a bunch of people dividing up to go see different things. The combination of COVID and just technology advancing is just, why go out and get into traffic, parking, all that mess when you can just stay home and watch it. It's convenient. But yeah, so the question is, what happens to all these mall properties now that are becoming ghost towns? What do you do with them? You don't just knock them down. You got to repurpose them, right? Suppose you can knock them down here and there. it'd be good to repurpose them for something, kind of like they did with Amigo Land Mall in here in Brownsville, right by one of the international bridges. iTech is in there. They've got some government, business in there, county business. But yeah, it'd be nice to have an arena. It'd be nice to have a major event facility. It'd be nice to have some kind of major regular event or big time concert. I don't know, just something. I won't say professional sports, but what is there? We already got the RGV Vipers. That's they play up there. They're not going to bring another team down here. Hockey's not big down here. Soccer, maybe. What do we got down here? The Toros, right? Football club. So I don't know. I don't know what kind of arena or what it would be used for. Mud races or I don't know, rodeos, that kind of thing, or what? What would they be used for? I've never tried the flavored Crystal Lights. I only buy the box of lemon tea packets option for bottled waters. Yeah, it's they're good. They're tasty. The grape and the strawberry something. It's good. Hey there, Daredevil. We bought our first smart TV on Cyber Monday, and I canceled my Spectrum cable and only kept the internet. Now we stream local channels and all other networks on YouTube TV. YTube or YouTube? That's the same thing? Yeah, I'm trying to. It's funny. I try to cut back on streaming, and then I end up changing everything, and then I can't get certain things I want to watch. So you have to stream. You have to stream with the cable company. And then I have a business account, so some things are not allowed on there, and it's just a mess. I do need to cut back. I want to see Ghostbusters. I still haven't seen 007. I want to see No Time to Die. That looks real good. I can't wait to see movies in the works like Matrix. Oh, I can't wait. Matrix, December 22nd, right? That's going to be good. John Wick 4, Avatar 2. Those things are coming up, I hope, this year. So, for quality movies like that, I'll go to the movies. I'll pay money to see top-notch, you would like to think, top-notch quality movies. I'll go see that. A lot of the comedy stuff out there, it's just not funny. A lot of things they make now is just not funny. I'm not spending money for that. I'm glad that they're doing the HBO thing. It's like, I don't want to spend $40 or $50 on a day out at the theater and popcorn and whatever. But Matrix looks worth going to the movies for. No Time to Die definitely looks like it's worth it. Our mall put in an indoor petting zoo. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's an idea. And aren't they doing something here at the Brownsville Mall where Sears used to be? They're putting in some kind of adult gaming, carnival games or whatever it is. All kind of stuff, bowling alley. I don't know. They're doing some kind of a game center like that, right? I guess kind of like a Fuddruckers kind of, but without the hamburgers. Or are they having food, maybe? Malls are dying. My husband has been working security as a second job at McAllen Amazon Prime Building, Military Road. Yeah, it's been going on for some years already. Little brother works at the Amazon Distribution Center in San Marcos. Yeah, and that's steady work. I don't know if it's true or not, what they say about the Amazon companies and how they treat their employees. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know if that's true or not. I hope it's not true. Yeah. Sports. Any Sunday games? No, right? Your Cowboys played, and won, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not a Cowboys fan, so I wouldn't know. So they're not playing Sunday, right? They're not playing Sunday because they played Thursday. And I'm not Not a Cowboys fan. I got my own crappy team, the Chicago Bears, and they can't seem to win a game. I mean, they won, but it's not fun. So I'm going to stick basketball right now. Bulls are pretty hot. Here in McAllen, there's Dave and Buster's. In Florida, there's a main event center. Both have arcade games, bowling, alcohol, and food. Nice. We need to get one of those around here. This way, south. Lower, right? Yes, I go to watch top-notch movies at the theater. I don't mind the HBO Max thing, but my couch is not comfortable enough to watch a great movie on it. Get a new couch. You got to get a new couch, Fausto. I need a new couch. If anybody has something, I need a new sofa bed set. Main event at the old Sears building. Right, that's what it is, main event. So that's going to happen there. I mean, that's got to be a good thing. And I wish... okay, speaking of, we're going to head that way anyway right now before calling it a night. So people are freaking out because Elon Musk told his workers that, hey, we're looking at bankruptcy possibly if they can't get these rockets done, taking too long. And so he kind of put people in a panic, and the critics are all doing what they do best. Oh, he's a failed businessman and this and that. And see, he's not God. And it's like, you know what? Nobody ever said he was God. You know, the dude did something great with electric cars. Right? He's building rockets and putting things in orbit. Internet for all. He's got a system that'll work through satellites. Putting rockets into space, sending people up there. You know, he's an awesome individual. You want to criticize for whatever because he's got too much money? Well, all right. Well, you have fun with that. Yes, bankruptcy, because the rockets are not getting built in a timely manner, and they've got a schedule of how many launches they want to do for 2022. And if they can't get these done, it's like a money pit right now. Anyway, people start criticizing, oh, you know, he's going to run out of money and he's going to start borrowing money, or he's going to, you know, the cities of Brownsville's going to pay for it somehow. And he's going to go broke. And it's like, he's not going to go broke. Dude's got $500 billion almost. $500 billion. He's not putting every single penny he's got into this thing. It's a business venture. SpaceX is a business venture. He's an entrepreneur. There's a budget for it. You got to make a budget for it. You don't just keep pouring money into everything. And he knows what he's doing. It's a business venture. It's like people here in the valley, anywhere. Open up a business. If things don't go right, you don't open on time, you don't get enough customers, or you close, or things are not good. Well, I mean, he's got the same problem. He's got to get these rockets done so he can launch. But he's not going to go broke. And, you know, we're not going to pay for it. Just, you know, all the cynics are... yeah, that's very disturbing. Church in the morning. Have a great night, Lori. Have a good night. Bezos rockets are flying out more frequently. Man, not that much more frequently. By the way, he's got to do something about those rockets, those phallic symbols. Have you seen the blue? What is it? Blue Horizon? I can't remember. Blue something. Have you seen his rockets? You know, they look like that exactly. They do. I'm not exaggerating it. That's what they look like. And it's funny, when I first saw it, I was like, that's Saturday night. Who cares? It's like a flying penis. It's hilarious. It's funny. I mean, there had to be a little bit of a design change they can make to, so it doesn't look like that. But it's funny. It's hilarious. It really is. It truly is. Anyway, it's a space race between them, and I don't know, just between them two guys, we can do many amazing things in outer space. It's amazing. You know, the problem, what they have in outer space now is flying junk. Did you see the video of a satellite that was dead already, just flying out of control? It crashed into the International Space Station a little bit, get some damage. You guys see that footage? That's a mess. How are they handling that? How much longer can they? You know, they're gonna have. There's got to be a way to pick up space junk. But anyway, everybody, thanks for hanging out. Let's see. Those Bezos rockets would go good with the Austin. Yeah, right. The Austin. The original Austin Powers movie. If you haven't seen that, watch that. And I'll still say, if you haven't watched Unacknowledged, watch that. Unacknowledged, watch that. But yeah, it's a giant phallic symbol, and it's hilarious. If you haven't seen it, check it. Watch it. It's funny. Anyway, I'm going to call it a night. It's 11:40. Thanks for hanging out with me, you guys. I will be back on Tuesday. I'm going to have the cast of Humbug. That's the latest performance at the Camille Leitner Playhouse here in Brownsville. Christmas-themed play. And it'll be fun. A nice little show. If I'm not mistaken, it's going to be 7 p.m. on Tuesday. And then I'll do the 10:30 show as planned, as scheduled. So tune in for that. Please share that and support the Camille Leitner Playhouse if you can, at least by going out and seeing some of their performances. Isabel says, I believe the only valuable resource is helium that MRI machines need to cool down. Okay. Helium is a valuable resource for you, right? I think MRI machines are so freaking cool. MRIs are awesome. I feel bad for the people who get claustrophobic, you know, they kind of panic in there. All right, for now, I'm going to call it a night. Everyone have a great night. Thanks for hanging out with me. Give my page a like. I didn't put this thing up there. Manny Behind the Mic on Facebook and Manny Behind the Mic on YouTube. Give me a like. Feel free to donate whenever you can right here at Manny Behind the Mic. $ Manny Behind the Mic. That's my Cash App. A few things I need to accomplish. And I'm going to keep going with the regular thing here. I appreciate all of you. Thanks for hanging out. Don't forget, Tuesday, I'm going to start to give away t-shirts and insulated tumblers. Show t-shirts and show insulated tumblers. So stay tuned for that. And see if you can pick yourself one up. I'm going to get a bunch of them here. I'm going to try to get as many as I can. And that'll be my gift to you guys for as many as I can give out. I'm going to try. Get a bunch. And but I appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out for a little bit on a Saturday night. Enjoy your Sunday. I'm still not going to do Sunday shows unless it's something real important. I believe Sundays you should spend with your family or even just with yourself, relaxing. So do that. Enjoy your families tomorrow. And have a great night. Get some rest. And we'll see you Tuesday. Have a good night, everybody.